LPT, whether people like you or not at school won't matter in a few years. Whenever I worry about what people think of me because of the things I like, I just tell myself that when I leave school and get a job I'll probably never see those people again. School isn't forever. Your popularity won't last forever. You focus on what is important and will help you in the future. It will all pay off. Edit. I'm not saying don't have friends. Have friends. You need them. Friends are a really important part of your life. Be friends with the people who love you for who you are. Important. Some people think that I'm dismissing bullying and mental health. That's not what I'm implying. For things like that, you need to talk to someone, and it's definitely worth thinking about. I'm talking about just being judged about little things like what music you like and something I've been given some shit about. Caring about your schoolwork and spending more time so you can do better. Don't worry too much about that. They won't be laughing in a few years. Also, I am not saying that you should not worry about being an asshole. Always try to be nice, it will help. If you're a piece of shit, then you're probably the problem. This is exactly what helps me get through life in general. When something bad happens, I think, will I remember this on my wedding day? Will this matter when my child has their first day at school? And I realize it doesn't matter. Everything in your life is temporary. When you realize that you can do anything. Also, do your best not to gossip and to keep confidences of friends. If they share with you, never say anything about anyone that you would not say to their face. This is a hard lesson, but so true in life. Write that down, rolling on the floor laughing. I graduated 20 years ago, but most of those high school friends disappeared after graduation. Popped up after Facebook started letting non-college people on, and rarely talk to much anymore even. Now, maybe like 5 I kinda keep in touch with. On a related note, if you are confident in your self-worth, ignore it when people get petty, and treat everyone kindly. Others will notice and respect you for it. And this is one of those situations where fake it till you make it absolutely works. I was always the odd one out and still am. So thanks for this. I'll try to keep that in mind when I go back to school. Another note. The people who are annoying at school are probably the loudest ones. There are certainly others who feel the same as you, and they can become good friends that stick together. Look for who is shaking their head when the mean jokes come out to find some quality people. Everyone grows up after 18 a fair bit. I always tell the work experience students to remember that absolutely nothing they do in high school matters past their first semester at college, except scholarships and criminal records. True, but it's good to pay attention to what people don't like you for. Then consider whether it's you or them. Kids not liking you at school could be indication of some bad character traits. And it's good to figure that out before it becomes the reason people don't like you at college or at work. Right? It won't matter to them, and those emotional scars will heal up just fine. As someone in his mid-40s can confirm, popularity means nothing once you leave school. Having quality lifelong friendship matters though. Also, on a similar note, once you get past a certain age, mid-20s, early 30s, attractive and intelligent women start focusing much less on your looks and more on financial stability, success. So if hot women aren't attracted to you now, don't fret. Work on developing a marketable skill. Your confidence later in life mostly comes from earning power. What you can control, not what you are born with or without. Looks. Because they'll all be dead. I miss my friends from high school. I have a job and I am in touch with only one of my friends from school now. I used to have 4 really close friends. So while I understand that you say that I shouldn't worry about it too much, Cherish the moments you have with your friends, because I can tell you from experience that life is lonely when you're in a job and you have lost touch with most of your friends. And I don't have a girlfriend either, in case you wondered. I'm 36 years old, and I can count on one hand the number of people from high school and college I keep in contact with on a regular basis. Those are my closest friends from school. When you're in school, those things seem super important because it's taken up the majority of your life. The things I thought mattered in school are arbitrary. Sorry to tell ya, mate. https://youtube.be/jarshitex4a. Also to add, that bully who mostly shuns education and treats you like shit, well, they'll be working in the parking ticket department of the local council on minimum wage until well into their 40s. I actually disagree. Being an adult with few close friends isn't fun. If you make an effort to form bonds with classmates in elementary, middle, high school and college, you'll be much happier in the long run. And sometimes the insecurities and issues you have in school when you're a teenager carry on and you become an adult with insecurities and issues. It's hard putting things in the past when the feeling of no one likes me doesn't go away as you get older. This is life advice perhaps, but not a LPT. I disagree with this. Being pleasant and likable is a skill set that will help you develop socially and mentally. The people that like you may not matter in a few years, but being pleasant and courteous to a new set of people will matter in a few years. Also, having a set of friends that remain constant throughout life is very meaningful, especially for those that have lost parents at an early age, or have had lost or limited contact with a good moral support cast. I don't know if you were trying to say don't try to be too superficially popular, and it just was misconstrued.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.